Hey guys, Scott here with Living Fit AZ, and today I just want to talk about the difference between a steady state cardio and the high intensity interval training. So basically, steady state cardio, also known as LISS, which is low intensity steady state, is where you just basically run at a low pace for a long time. You go out for a run 20-30 minutes, or go for a little bike ride or something like that. And that's what people typically do for their cardio. But there's also something called HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. And HIIT is really good because you can do it in a shorter amount of time. And the theory is basically that you would exercise at, say, like 85% of your max heart rate. And so it would be like sprinting for 30 seconds, and then you would go down to a 1 minute jog, and then you're going to go back to sprinting, and then back to a jog. And you would do that for like 15 times, say, and that would be your HIIT workout. So you can get it done in a lot faster pace than if you were to just go out and run for half an hour or something like that. Now, there's a lot of viewpoints on what's good for burning fat and which of those two are better for burning fat. Typically, LISS is good because they basically say that if you go for 20 minutes or so, you're going to start to burn the fat. You'll burn more calories doing the LISS workout. And that's a lot of people's viewpoint. And some people would like to do that, and maybe they have bad knees, and that's probably better for them because they're not going to go as intensely. But you do have to use a lot of time because you're not going to start burning your fat stores until 20 minutes in. So you really need to have a lot of time to do that. And personally, I get very bored. So I usually do more of a HIIT type workout. And it's going to be really intense, it's going to ramp up my heart rate, and it's going to ramp up my metabolism. And so that'll actually boost my metabolism for the rest of the day, as well as almost up to 24 hours. So you can essentially burn more calories by doing 20 minutes of HIIT instead of 60 minutes of a steady state cardio. HIIT is also really good for getting in shape, increasing your heart and your VO2 max. I'll go more into VO2 max at a later time, but basically it's healthier, and they even recommend doing HIIT training for people who have just had like some sort of cardiac problem, like a heart attack, and now they're trying to do cardiac rehab and rehabilitate them. Obviously their intensity is going to be lower than yours, but they're still working at a hard pace. So like I said, 15 minutes of HIIT could equal 50 minutes of LISS cardio, and personally I'd rather do the shorter bit. But the big question is, which is better for losing weight? And well, personally, that's a big thing. I mean, whatever you prefer is always good. The big thing is the motivation and to stick with it. Cardio is important, and so whatever you prefer is really what's going to be best. But also a mix of both is really good because it'll just kind of mix things up so you don't get quite as bored. You'll get the benefits of both, and then a lot of it also depends on your goals. If you want to run a marathon, obviously doing HIIT isn't going to be very beneficial to you. Obviously though, if you're doing more of like a 5K, the HIIT could still be good if you're going on a competitive level. If you just want to run a 5K, then you pretty much better just run 3 to 5 miles and get used to running that distance. So that's the big thing, is your goal. Like I said, weight loss. I personally feel that HIIT is better because you can get a lot done in a short amount of time, and you just get it over with, and you're still going to get a great metabolic boost. Whereas LISS, you're going to burn more calories at that time, but your metabolism is not going to be raised quite as high. So HIIT's really good if you're busy, which I know most people are nowadays. They don't have much time to get into the gym, so it's really great. You can get in there, do your workout, 20 minutes, do another 10-15 minutes of that, and be done for the day. So I hope this kind of explains some of it a little bit. I'm actually going to make a couple more videos demonstrating those type of workouts. Obviously, LISS is pretty basic. You're just going to run or bike or whatever your activity is for 20 plus minutes. And then the HIIT ones, though, that I'll get into. I'll get some creative ideas. This way you can mix it up. You can do different things. The first one I'll probably do will be just a track workout, which most people have access to. Alright, thanks guys, and remember, continue living fit.